when the kings of Israel walk contrary to the ways of God, God sends his prophets to warn the kings of Israel and to strongly rebuke the kings of Israel, and even to pronounce judgment on them that they will be removed. In the same manner is going to happen to the king of this land. He has been found in the balances and found wanting. And I remember last year we did our Open Heavens Prophetic Conference in Israel and Egypt. And on one afternoon, Bishop Dan came up to me with a prayer request for a very urgent matter about the Philippines. I do not remember what it is right now, but I then told Bishop Dan, I will give you a session in the afternoon time. Please share this with all the several 500 people who have come. We were camping at Mount Sinai for 3 days. Please share with them, and then we'll all pray for the Philippines. So Bishop Dan shared in detail about the issue, and then we invited all the Filipino believers to come to the front and to lead in the prayer, and 500 international delegates, they all stood up, beating their chests and crying and praying for the Philippines. And as I was praying, I heard a voice say, "Come up." And in one instant, my spirit was caught up, and I came. Now we were in Egypt. My spirit was taken from Egypt, and I came and stood above the air, the sky over the Philippines. And the Lord Jesus was standing beside me. And he said, "Look down." And when I looked down, I could see all the 7,000 islands of the Philippines. And I saw a beast that was in the center of it, covered the head and the tail of the beast, covered from the northernmost part of the island to the southernmost part of the island. In fact, its tail even whirled around all the western islands. It was like it's all under its control. And the Lord showed us what was this beast, what it was going to do, and what the church should do. It was also at that time the word of the Lord came. Because the king of the land is not walking right and righteously before God, he will be removed. It should be removed. And subsequently, every action, every word that is spoken right now has built up one level on top of another level on top of another level, until the latest is a blasphemy against the living God, which I am sure all Filipinos are well aware of. Am I right, everybody? If non-Filipinos living outside the Philippines can read about that in the newspapers, the Filipinos in the land can know more about that. My dearly beloved brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, and respected ministers of God, I feel very strongly in my spirit right now the zeal of God rising up like a fiery flame, saying, "I will judge the leader. I will judge. And my flames of fire will consume. This nation has been founded on the principles of God. This nation has been founded by a godly Christian man. Instead of planting a flag of their nation of discovery, when people climb up Mount Everest, they plant a flag of their nation. When Neil Armstrong landed on the moon, he planted the flag of the US on the moon. But this man, instead of planting his nation's flag, he planted the cross. What does that signify? That this new found nation is being dedicated to God, to the living God. That's how this is, please, my beloved Filipinos, this is your heritage. This land does not belong to any other faith. This land belongs to the living God, the Lord Jesus Christ.